and welcome into Getting Help from Uncle Sam. We have with us Senator Jack Williams, and Senator Williams we're in the legislative session right now. You have basically been a farmer all of your life, and that is your strength of background among so many other things. But we were talking last week about how healthy to eat local, buy local, and let's talk about that because it's great news about the whole milk going back in the schools. So tell me a little bit about what legislature and what you're working on there.
Well, first we do want to thank President Trump for bringing back the milk to the schools, real milk, not watered milk, down milk. That is a great thing. What was the next subject? I'm sorry.
Well, no, seriously about how important it is and how we can help to have everybody know to buy local.
Well, go to Sweet Grown Alabama. I don't know the where you go exactly on it, but you can look it up on the website at Sweet Grown Alabama. You can buy about anything you want to eat, from beef to vegetables to anything that's grown here in Alabama from Sweet Grown Alabama. There's vendors on it that shows where they got it, and it's fresh and good for you, and you know what you're getting putting in your body.
Do we have that? Is there any way to force the schools to use?
Oh, yeah, we have a lot of schools, we have a program in the schools, that if they sign up for the program, we give them 20 cents a day per plate for every fresh vegetable or anything grown in Alabama. A lot of schools have took advantage of it, and it's putting money back into the schools, plus it's helping our farmers that are producing it. We have some smaller farms, which, if you're growing produce, 20 acres is a lot of produce.
Amen.
That they only grow for schools, and they're putting it in there every day, and the kids love it. I mean, we need it in more federal and government buildings even. I mean, we should be promoting it, using it here.
Well, I think the fact that it has the health aspect, there are more and more unhealthy people because they're not eating healthy foods, because you're going to turn out to be what you put in your body. And I was going to ask you this. You talked at one point about regulations and slaughterhouses and...
Yes, we need to make it easier on our farmers here on some of our stuff, pull away some federal regulations. I mean, we should not be having to do the same thing that if something's coming in out of Mexico, like tomatoes or something, we shouldn't be under the same regulations they're under to grow it. Our slaughterhouses, we shouldn't be under, our smaller slaughterhouses shouldn't be under the same regulations that a slaughterhouse killing 5,000 cows a day or beef a day, and then we're under the same regulations here. The federal government's got to change that in the state of Alabama. Oh, something very important. We're looking at it. There is stuff being put up about it to try to change some of that stuff. I think with President Trump in there right now, we have a great opportunity to bring stuff back to the state level and let the state make the decision on what they're doing.
I like that. Instead of the federal control, they have the states control.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything special that you're trying to promote through the legislature? I know you got a bill passed that I loved in the last session.
I love my bill on lab-grown meats that took it out of the state. I mean, that has grown it's had recognition all over the United States. I've actually probably testified to 18 other senates on it.
Right.
Letting them know how we done our bill and what we done. And it was a real simple bill for me because I don't believe in that kind of stuff, and I think the state of Alabama don't believe in eating lab-grown meat. So it was very good. I have a bill that's very important to me coming this year that actually our chicken growers are under so much burden and the prices they're facing and everything that I've got a bill up that will take the gas and propane, electricity, and all that excise tax off their bill. That would give them a big tax break. Auburn is figuring up the cost of it now. We also went back and added in greenhouses now and pivot systems for the farmers.
Fantastic.
Any break we can give a farmer. I mean, people just don't realize what a bind and how many farmers we're losing every year. I mean, people don't realize it until people start realizing where their food actually comes from. I don't think they're going to know because we've missed a whole generation that really don't know. I mean, you yourself go down the road in the afternoon and go by a McDonald's. People don't cook no more.
Well, that's like our other guest said, they're eating through the window of their car where they drive up.
And it's ridiculous. I mean, just this morning when I was going to the Capitol, I mean, I pulled in to get gas, and you couldn't even got in there to get a burrito or nothing else. Every mom had kids in there buying something to feed them. They was not feeding them at home.
Well, good reason for supporting our farmers and realizing that we're killing ourselves with what we're eating. And thank you, because you are one of the biggest advocates, because you've worked hard to build everything, you and your wife, from the ground up yourselves. And we thank you so much for taking time out of the legislature to come and be with us. And we will have you back again.
Well, we thank you for giving us the opportunity.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. And thanks for being with us, and eat healthy and support Alabama farmers. And we'll be right back.